Hey guys, welcome back to another Jin Gaming video. Today, I'm going to be talking about the medium class and some tactics we can use to advance our playstyle, and let's get right into it. So first off, I want to go over some of the gear and the outload that I use for the medium class. I've played a lot of the styles and tactics for the medium class, but one of my favorites is the turret gun. So the turret gun allows us to place a turret and strategical places to gain the upper hand when it comes to combating our foes. So it's absolutely imperative that if we don't want our turret destroyed, that we, like I said, strategically place it in areas where it's less likely to be seen and it's more likely to get more shots off before the enemy is able to destroy it or compromise its location to the point to where they can again easily destroy your turret. So that being said, the medium class has other viable options for you, but for this video in particular, the one I'm using is the turret. So basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to choose your weapon. In this particular video, I'm using the new semi-automatic rifle, which allows me to be a bit more accurate with my shots. So it has the capabilities of a sniper rifle. It's really good for medium range, and just a good all-around weapon that was introduced in this season of the finals. In this particular video, I showcased some tactics that were in my opinion, pretty extraordinary, and was able to effectively help my team fend off and attain the platform and the power shift. So here's what I've done is I've even though I'm the medium class, I've played in a scouting role where we're going to strategically place our turret and get them in a flush point to where we can get our turret to cause a reasonably good distraction and get to an opposing point to where they're distracted with the turret and we can get clean shots off on our adversaries. You really want to be able to hide, run, maneuver as if you were the light class, and it has a really good balance. That's what I like most about the medium class. It's well balanced. They do have options, better weapon options for this class. If you want something with more close range, maybe you'll go with something like the starter weapon, which is similar to what an AK-47 or something like that would be. And in this season, they introduced red dot sights for certain weapons. And if I'm not mistaken, it is available to most of the classes for their starting weapons. So what I've tried to do here is there's this house mansion-like thing in this map. So what I'm doing here is I'm setting up fortifications in it so that I may have a clear shot on the platform. A key role in taking over the platform is to, if the enemy team has taken the platform, we want to try to get ahead of the curve and take the platform before they do. And if we can't take the platform, we want to shut them down. So it's much easier to do if we get ahead of them. So what I've done here is me and my squad have set up fortifications. I set up a turret to where it has a direct line of sight to the platform, and bop and weave per se through windows and doorways, and to change up your tactics so it's much more difficult for the opposing force to get a bead on you. Because remember, we are the medium class, so we can take a little bit more damage than the light class, but ultimately if we stand there, we'll get melted down pretty fast. So here I've seen some enemies taking them out and holding down the bunker. So we get up here, we hide out, and we wait for my other teammates and you cause some distractions, which really helps us pick off those enemies when we're the sniper class. Because as a lot of you may know, the sniper rifle for the light class doesn't always drop them in one shot, and the sniper rifle we're using most definitely does not drop them in one shot. Even though it is powerful, it is very accurate, especially at medium range. Long range, if you're really patient, it can be effective, but the best range and probability of success is medium to short range. So that being said, we go through here, and I'll let you guys sit here and observe these tactics, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll get back to you momentarily, and enjoy. One of the weapons I've used here is the grenade launcher, which is an option that you can get only for the medium class and the heavy class. But our focus here is the medium class, and I actually really like this grenade launcher because, in comparison to the heavy class grenade launcher, because it's more accurate. It's more accurate, does a little bit less damage to your enemies, and structurally, but it's very accurate and it's really good for clearing crowds and clusters. So if you get a bunch of enemies on the platform and you put all of your secondaries to offensive grenades, you're able to rain down so many grenades. It's just, you got to make it incredibly frustrating for the enemy. So when they take over that platform, you wait to use your grenades, and so when you take that when they've taken the platform, you get to a higher altitude and you use your grenades. I personally like to start with my fire grenade, and you can also use this to choke your opponent. So what I mean by that is if they're running around and because they don't want you to get a shot on them. So and they're in fear of taking over the platform or whatever. So you throw that fire grenade down that to block one direction. If not, they'll just have to run through the fire. So you throw that fire grenade down, and then take position with your other grenades. Maybe some your choking gas on the opposite side of the platform, which narrows it down from which side they can take. They'll take damage from either side. And if they're not taking damage in the center, if you give it a second, then you start shooting your grenades down into the centerpiece where there is no damage. And you can shoot several grenades down, and if it doesn't kill them instantly, they'll try to run away. And if they don't play well and they don't play to their tactical advantage, then they'll run into either side of the damage and you'll ultimately get the kill. So that's one of the specific tactics I use for medium class when I use the grenade launcher. Like I said, everything has its ups and downs. So I don't particularly like the grenade launcher for smaller incursions with the enemy. When you're, let's say, 1v1ing, for example, it's a more difficult weapon to manage because you've got the main focus on yourself, which is you have the enemy coming at you with submachine guns, assault weapons, things in that nature. And the grenade launcher's good, but like I said, it's better for clustered enemies. Not a 1v1 weapon. You're going to want to stay at range, and you're going to want to give your allies as much support as possible from a distance if you can. That's where the strong suit of the grenade launcher comes in handy, the best in my opinion. If you play these tactics more often than not, if you have a reasonable team, you'll garner yourself a win. Here, me and my allied team, we're going for a cash out. I rather enjoy the cash out and the premise behind the cash out. And the objective of cash out is to get a box containing cash and take it to a neutralized zone where you place the box of cash into the neutralized zone and hold down from a King of the Hill standpoint of game mode until the time is expired. I really enjoy this, especially when we have a good team. My team here, I actually communicate with online and play with over the mic. So that's always nice in comparison to matchmaking when you can communicate with your friends that you know. So, yeah. The tactics I use here is basically once you get a runner, one of the best ways to do this is to get a runner. And so the light class is the best for this. Especially if you have a teammate that doesn't mind playing a dash character. So if you have a light dash character that has the fastest mobility rate in the game, you can let him take the box, and the other two defend the guy with the cash out, let him run, slow the enemy team down, get to that cash out, and plug in the cash into the neutralized zone. I particularly like the medium class here because, again, we have our turrets. So I'll take a turret and plug it in to where there's no way that they won't take bullet damage from my turret if they're trying to gather the cash out, because to steal a cash out, it takes several seconds. It takes a long enough time for people to react to liberate the cash and make it theirs. So if you've taken a cash out initially, the enemy team can come in and steal your cash out. But like I said, it takes a moment. So after you do that, if you're the defending team of your cash out, you're going to want to set up as many defenses as possible. This could lead anything from mines, turret placement, anything that is will allow you to deal significant potential damage without actually having to be right there dealing the damage yourself. So you lay your mines, you lay your turrets in strategical places, whether it be right on top of the cash out, anywhere where there's would make it incredibly difficult for the enemies to hide without taking bullet damage, and take strategic positioning yourself and get ready to defend your cash out. Once you've liberated 20,000 points, which is 2 cash outs, that team wins. That being said, if one team gains 10,000, another team gains 10,000, and another team gains 10,000, this means there's a showdown, and the final team to get the last 10,000 wins. So the game can continue on significantly longer, as if one team steals all of the loot straight away. If you're somebody who's defending your cash out and you're near them, you're the enemy team is nearing you, and they haven't seen you, but they're trying to liberate the cash out, and you have a good feeling that they're going to be on you. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to throw grenades and make a valiant effort. So you take your gas grenades, your fire grenades, and you light up the cash out so they can't retrieve it, forcibly winning the game. So if they can't or are not willing to tread into the fire and gas, you forcibly win the game. One thing you want to make sure of is when you're throwing your gas grenades, that you don't throw your fire grenades right over top of it, because this causes the gas to ignite and dissipate. So make sure that you don't do that, because then you ultimately be losing potential damage to the enemy. If you guys like this content and you want to see more of my videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you're notified as soon as one of my new videos comes out. And thanks for watching. I just wanted to give a special shout out to everybody who has liked my videos, shared my videos, and just participated in what I'm doing here. So I thank you guys for that. And one more thing is, when I hit 50 subs, I want to do a giveaway. So make sure you guys stay tuned to that. And the faster we hit 50 subs, the faster I will be giving away an Xbox controller. So stay tuned, be safe, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.